shows you're in here. Okay. But basically, like, this right here is like, this is your garage. And they start you out with pretty much a couple of basic fucking vehicles. You have to drive around the map usually to go find the rest of them and shit like that. But you can put different, like, fucking shit on it, as you can see right here. In this scenario, I don't know if you fucking getting this log carrier. And then you have to fucking, like, here's the map. And the challenge is I gotta go to a fucking log kiosk. Which is this thing up here. Go to that. Now look, now this is where shit's crazy, right? You got regular driving, but you also have your differential lock where it locks all of the wheels together, so all of the wheels are staying at the same rotation. Also, one, two, I don't know, there's probably a delay, so do this. Maybe that'll work out better. That's all it is. Might not be able to do yeah. Come on, back up. Alright, I guess we're going off with it. Oh, look, I'm gonna just do this. Because I fucked up. Alright, Mark, I fucked up. But I need this one. Alright, let's get us a fucking game plan here. Where is it? I'm going straight over this way. I'm coming out, making a left, and following that fucking house. But this is automatic right here. They got cruise control. We kind of sucked a little bit fucking fast. Usually what I do, I'll put it in one. I like it. Holding R3. There's cruise control. I'm gonna just sit here. See how slow the like first gear there's 3 speeds. You can see this is the second one. This is obviously first gear, like the slowest speed you can get. Usually this speed right here keeps you moving at a decent pace to where you don't get bogged down, like spin your tires. You're moving fast enough where you just don't sink in. So usually whenever I'm like doing missions and shit like that, I'll put her on this one. But one thing that is definitely I gotta let you know is if you turn right, you know what I mean? Like with your wheel, it continues to turn right. You have to straighten your wheels back out. There's no power steering to say. So you're punching it, and you turn right and you let off the fucking analog, the wheels are going to continue to be right. So, but they have this cab view as well. Yeah, there's a delay. Yeah, because I muted the broadcast, so that way, you know what I mean? Alright, I'm still going right. It's something different. I'm not gonna lie, but like it's like me as a person who likes vehicles in every aspect. It's like, yeah, this is pretty cool because I mean, like, look how the fucking mud right here. It'll be a couple seconds, but look how I get bogged down right there. You know what I mean? Just trudging through the fucking mud. Like, I don't know, like that looks pretty cool. Like the physics for their mud, the way they did it, I guess. You know what I mean? It is pretty fucking different. And it's neat. You know what I mean? And I mean, they got a shit ton of different vehicles. I mean, they had I was driving an 18-wheeler. They got this one. They got that little Jeep. They got a couple of different. They got like a tractor to pick up logs and shit. But there's 19 vehicles supposedly all together in this game that you can use. So, yo. That's the reverse, but that's, you got two different, there's 3 speeds, 1 speed of reverse, 2, you see the little bars lighting up, 3, 2, 1, none. You'll see them as I go through them in a couple seconds here. Yeah, whenever I don't, like, if you just want to drive and just hold in the gas without worrying about the gears, it'll go from 1 through 5 as far as your gears go, you know what I mean? But usually, like I said, the reason why I do that is because usually this is like a decent fucking speed. It doesn't get bogged down and you continue to keep moving. But, you know, another thing is that when I went this far over, it's another aspect that's pretty cool. Is like, I fucking, when you put logs in the truck, it weighs it down. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you noticed over on the left by all of those little boxes, you got fuel. You know what I mean? It actually, it's more fuel that you burn. You actually have to go to a fueling station to get gas and shit like that to make sure that, you know what I mean? Or another thing is they have one of the things on it to where you could, okay, I gotta keep following this thing all the way around, but they have one of the vehicles you can get that has a gas thing on it. So if you get stuck somewhere far and your vehicle runs out of gas, you can transport or teleport to one of your other vehicles, put that gas thing on it, try to make it to the fucking gas station, fill that up, and then take your fucking thing and have it fucking go and fill up the other one and drive whatever and teleport back. Yeah, I mean, there's like tasks that you have to do, you know what I mean? It's not no, like, I'm just gonna drive around in the mud all day. Like, right now, like, in order, I have to get, like, points in order to unlock the vehicle. Right now, this little bed that I have on this truck, it's a 3-point bed, so when I load it up with logs, if I deliver them, I'll get 3 points. I need, like, 8 points to unlock a garage, or, you know what I mean? Or 8 points to unlock, because they got different maps as well. So it's like, I need 8 points or 20 points or whatever it may be to unlock the next map. It may have, you know, the next set of vehicles. But like this section right here, like look how I just got fucking bogged down in the goddamn mud. I just was like, I'm sitting there last night. That's why I called you. I'm like, Mark. I was about to say, Mark, weren't you talking about buying this game? I'm like, you should get it with me because I don't want to feel alone. But I'm like, after playing it, I'm like, I don't know if this would be his cup of tea. I mean, there is a multiplayer where we could play online together, you know what I mean, and be in the same room and drive around and shit like that. Once again, you know what I mean? Some things aren't everybody's cup of tea, to say the least. And like, there's $40 everything right now. Why the hell not? You know what I mean? This would be like another garage right here, but this is a lock. One thing is I want to get this one for the fucking fueling station right now, and I drive so lock. You know what I mean? I'd have to get X amount of fucking points in order to, excuse me, get that shit. Says more garage points. But there's that, and then there's a fuel station. Get to this so I can get some gas. Yeah, you can stall the engine. Now I gotta get to this point. Now that's, you have your first gear, like the 1, 2, 3 that you see, and then the 1 plus would be like 3, 4, and 5, like all of the gears above the 1. You know what I mean? Like whenever you speed, I guess, through whatever, but the reason why I don't speed is because you'll fucking bog down a lot quicker. I mean, as you've seen, like, the map is a pretty decent size, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's telling me where I put my little waypoint at. I'm trying to, like, stay with it, but at the same time, it's like, there's the trees and shit in the way, and you can't get to it, so you just gotta, in a way, like, find a way around and make it path. Like, yeah, you drive through all types of shit. But, for me personally, I mean, I like it. It's something that's not, I don't know, like, in a way, I don't know if it's still becoming an old man or whatnot, but it's like, to me, anymore, it's like, violent games aren't, like, just fucking everything. I don't even like fucking Grand Theft Auto. That game got so fucking out of hand with all of the dumb shit that they put in it. That you would fucking, you know what I mean? Have to fucking shoot at all of these weapons people got. It's like, dude, y'all just fucking let that game get fucking horribly out of control. But, I don't know, man. I like this game. It's, you know what I mean? Something relaxing. I can sit here and, like, right now, if I wanted to, I could, like, put the fucking controller down. I got it on cruise control and just, in a way, let it go wherever the fuck it wants to go. You know what I mean? I could drive one-handed, so I could sit there and smoke, you know, while I'm playing this shit. It's not gonna be no shit where I, you know what I mean, Call of Duty, where I gotta fucking have a blunt in my mouth or a joint in my mouth or hit bulls in between the fucking match. I ain't gotta worry about nobody fucking creeping up on me and shooting me. Blowing out my tires or something. Blowing up my car. Fucking get through these woods, cuz that wall bit. Yeah, whenever it's in between the gears, that's neutral. I hate doing all that bullshit. Like, I put it in automatic when I start type shit. Back up, and what I did right there was I backed up fucking wood so I can go. Nope, we're gonna go fuck is it behind me? I know you're probably seeing this shit. Down that street, buddy. Lives in these conditions. Now I gotta get to that fucking lumber. Yeah. There it is. sons of bitches. They make it so fucking they're like, just drive through the fucking woods, buddy. Damn it, winch. Axle deep in mud, buddy. Damn it. Martin, it's your fault. Let's see what the fuck I'm trying to winch to. Fuck, I got stuck like that. See? Some bullshit. Got stuck. Alright. But, yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Tell that other asshole to get the hell out of here. But, there's all of these maps here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. My back. Mm-hmm. what I got on mine. Oh, go get some thread tape. Thread tape. Yeah. Fucking make sure you burn it, obviously, a whole bunch. Like, fire, like, once you light it, don't inhale it, because you're going to be burning Teflon that's on the threads in the bowl. You know what I mean? So you might want to, like, heat it up and shit before you, do that. Like, burn it. Take a couple of, I guess, dry hits, say. Oh my goodness, man. That last sip of Red Bull just fucked my stomach up. Mm-hmm. Fuck, man. Oh, that feels horrible. God damn it. Shit. Nah, I didn't tell you the truth. What'd you do? Uh-huh. You don't ever, you're never supposed to grab for a fallen razor blade. You don't know that? Don't matter. You ain't supposed to ever fucking grab anything falling at sharp. Pull your hand away. Uh, well, yeah, that'll do it. Here's something funny. They were fighting at my job yesterday. Yep. Two white guys going crazy, fighting each other. I don't know. Don't, because the one guy was working in the one area that we were working in, and his dirt was getting on our shit. And the guys asked him, could he work somewhere else? And he was like, no, he didn't want to fucking move. And long story short, words were exchanged, and fists start flying. I had to break it up. Fucking, yeah, not the best to say the least. Made the company look pretty bad. Yeah. But, hey, it wasn't my black ass fighting, so I can't really say shit. I really shouldn't care. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way these motherfuckers wanted to do it. Let the motherfuckers do it that way. I mean, I can only control my fucking actions. Whatever they decide that they want to do. I mean, like, I'm just, and like, as I'm breaking the fucking fight up, I'm telling these dudes, like, it's not, sorry, I'm about to smoke a cigarette. But, if you're wondering, not the pause scene, I'm telling you, like, it ain't worth it, ain't worth it. Y'all motherfuckers about to lose y'all jaw. Like, the fuck wrong with y'all niggas? Y'all niggas can go to jail behind this dumb shit. But people's egos, obviously, or more. But, and I wasn't the only one. There was 2 floor coverers at a different job that fucking fight. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, yo? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Pretty much. Huh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Borsal. Borsal. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mark's like, nope, you guys got this. Uh, mm-hmm. Mm. I need to roll up something. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, Mark, I'm digging the shit out of that fucking tray, yo. Man, thank you, buddy. That motherfucker works perfect, man. That shit definitely gets used, bro. Yeah, I'll let Jay know. I'm like, yeah, Mark said he really didn't get a buzz off of them. He's like, yeah, he's like, they're hit and miss with people. He was like, you know, I get people coming back saying that they're fucking ripped out of their mind. Excuse me. And he's like, and then I get other people coming back saying, you know, I didn't get nothing. I want my money back. And I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, like me personally, like, honestly, and I'm not saying this to, like, I guess defend them of any way, shape, or form, but let me go to this. But, like, well, not even that. It's like I take it as like his good weed. I smoked it. I was like, I'm happy with that. And he was constantly like, yo, Will, you know, I got this fucking this lower, cheaper shit. If you want that. And I was like, nah, let me stick to my good shit, cause you know, I fucks with it. And then next thing you know, the one time I was kind of broke, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll get the cheaper shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, like, this shit is good as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I was high as fuck. I was smoking that Alpine, and then fucking you gave me that bud of that fucking OG or whatever. I mean, not OG, that 3 times crazy. I was high as shit. I was like, fuck that. I was like, so whenever I went and got weed off of Jay, whenever I went and paid him, I got some of that 3 times crazy. I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like, why spend the extra money whenever $10 more I get double of what I would pay for? You know what I mean? It will last me longer. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm, you know, like, honestly, like how I would be concerned for anybody, you know what I mean, that I fucks with, you know what I mean? Like, I fucks with Jay. He's always 100 with me. You don't bullshit me. But, like, I be trying not to go to his house, because, you know, he be having a lot of motherfuckers go to his house and shit. And I figure, you know what I mean, like, I can start getting quarters. That's less times I gotta go to his house, you know what I mean? That's less foot traffic in and out of his door, you know? I mean, the man gonna do what the man gonna do. I mean, yeah, that's what we do normally every time I go over there is what we did, you know what I mean, whenever you went with us. Fucking, like, that's what we do. I mean, the only good thing is that usually whenever we go over there, or whenever I go over there, I try to make sure I go over there in, like, my work clothes. You know what I mean? That way, if anything, somebody say something, like, I had to go talk to him about this job I'm on. He's in a fucking floor covers union with me, you know? So that might be it. I had to figure out, you know, where am I going for work tomorrow? He's running the job I'm on. You know, so in a way, there is, like, reason, an excuse, I guess to say, but still, you know, I don't know. Whenever you got fucking good people, yeah, yeah, you know what I mean? But, like, at the same time, you never know. So I don't want to, you know, Because it's already, I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, I know if any fucking body is gonna fucking cause a scene, it's me, because I'm the black guy going to this fucking house in South Park. You know what I mean? I'm the one that the neighbors are gonna be fucking watching, like, what the fuck is he doing here all the time? So, I'm like, if I can cut down on the foot traffic, you know, that's less times they notice me here. Because, like, literally, dude, I would, before, whenever I first met Jay, like, he was stopping here, like, every 2-3 days. You know what I mean? And he just was like, you want to just come to my house? Like, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? No problem. Like, oh, man. Mark, I got this fucking cuticle cutter. It is, like, the best fucking thing ever. Yeah, man, it fucking, especially, like, my cuticles, they be fucking splitting from messing with that Ardex shit. And then, like, I'll end up getting those hard pieces of the fucking cuticle that are all bloody up under them. Man, this shit trims these motherfuckers off perfectly to where I don't get that shit really anymore. Sorry, I just found my fucking cuticle clipper. I'm like, oh, let me fucking do this real quick before I fucking roll up, cause, oh, man, Mark, I've been conflicted the last couple of days in this union shit, man. Like, all right, for example, okay, like I first and foremost, when it comes to work in the floor covers union, and I'm not trying to once again use this as an excuse, but I'm like, you know what? I feel a lot more comfortable when the white dudes is around, because you know what I mean. I don't have to talk to like the fucking foreman and shit like that. You know, it's because it's a weird experience. You know, being black, talking to these white guys who are used to talking to white guys all the fucking time. You know, and whenever I'm there, you know, it's like, okay, how is this interaction going to be with this black guy? But nevertheless, so for example, the other, I think it was what was it? Wednesday, right? We're at work. Me and this dude Steve, we got to do this nurses station, right? And he's trying to figure out the math of it, you know, figure out what it is he wants to do, this, that, and the third. And he couldn't figure out what he wanted to do, so he turns to me, he's like, hey, Will, if I wasn't here and you had to do this, what would you do? And from what I was always taught is, you find the longest, straightest wall with no breaks in it, basically meaning no doors in it. You know what I mean? No, like, you know how like the wall be recessed or whatnot for like a vent or some shit like that, like I have a little column or something up it, like built into the wall. Like, you want to find the one wall that's the longest, straightest one without no breaks in it. Once you find that wall, you want to measure the width of the room at one end, at north and south, to see if that room is skewed. You know what I mean? Like, if it's, say, fucking 20 feet 5 3/4 up at, you know, the east end, or should I say the north end, and then you go to the west end and it's 20 feet 5 1/4. You know what I mean? The room's shrinking in as it comes towards the west. But you do that. Once you check and see how much it's off, what then you have to do is you get, for example, what I do is I'll, whatever my floor tile is, okay? Say I got an 18-inch floor tile, right? Well, we both know 18-inch floor tiles, you know what I mean? 1'6", or, yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, 1'6", should I say. 2 1'6" would equal a 3-foot towel, right? 6 and 6 is 12, plus, you know, 1 and 1. That would equal 3 feet. So I know in 2 towel, that will cover 3 feet of flooring. So what you then do is you try to, like, because the room, it was like a room, but there was a hallway, and then it went into another room. You know what I mean? So I told him, I'm like, what I would do is I would come 6 feet off of that wall, because we know that's full tile. You know what I mean? Because it'd be 4 tile altogether. You know what I mean? I'd come 6 feet off of the wall. Now we know that we have to be in the doorway a half inch or whatever to meet halfway, like where the floor ends directly under the door, half of the doorway, right? So then what I would do is I would measure from half of the doorway to where the wall is, and I'd get that measurement. Say it's fucking 3/4, right? I would then take my mark that I got at 6 feet and I'd shift it over 3/4, right? So now we know that 3/4 is now in the doorway, right? And I'd see if my mark that I have on this side and on that side, if I can see them through the doorway. You know what I mean? If I can see both of them, I'd get a mark on the other doorway or on the other wall, 6 feet, and then I'd compensate over to 3/4 so it can land in the doorway. I'd get my mark, I'd snap a line. Now we have, from one side, we have one room, a hallway, and another room. And straight through, it's 6 feet. Then what I would do, I told him, I would measure from that line over to the wall. You know what I mean? And see, like, if you're going to end up with like a 2-inch piece or whatever, see how much you have to cut off. I was like, that's what I would do. I was like, or if you, whatchamacallit, if you wanted to keep everything like really balanced, I would fucking split the room in half and then find out where your fucking full tile would equal at on that line, and then try to balance everything out that way. He was like, no, no, no. After I, explained all of this shit to him, he was like, all right. And then he went and did his own fucking measurements, right? Did the measurements, snapped the line. Bullshit you not, bro, and everything I love. After he snaps the fucking line, he, like, what we do is it's called dry laying a towel. And it's basically you just lay the towel on a line, no glue, to see, how far your shit's. Exactly. Well, he dry lays the. So, whatever fucking measurements he did, right? I bullshit you not. He dry lays the line, and he gets up to where I put my 6-foot mark off of the wall, during my explanation of what I would do. He gets up to that mark, and he's like, is this your mark or is this my mark? I was like, no, that's my mark. I was like, we snapped the line on your mark. He was like, we did? I was like, yeah. I was like, you said, I was like, that was when, I was like, and I got my tape measure out, came off of the wall, and the mark was at 6 foot. I was like, yeah, that's my 6-foot mark that I was telling you. He was like, oh, well, we do got to use that line because this isn't going to work. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, once he started doing his own thing, I'm thinking, well, fuck, I'm wrong, and I don't know what I'm doing in this field. So, next thing you know, Thursday, I was there by myself pretty much the whole day, okay? I had to do this haul. Now, hallway was 6 feet 10 and I think a half. 6 feet, yeah, 6 feet 10 and a half, right? So we can both split that in half. We know that's 3 5 1/4. Right? So I know that I have, once again, 18-inch tile. I know that now that I split this hallway in half, there's 3'5" on one side, 3'5" on the other side. I know that I'll have 2 tile in a 5-inch piece. Right? Which basically means that since I'm only using 5 inches off of an 18-inch towel, I can take the other half of the towel that I cut off from that 5-inch piece, I can flip it in reverse and use it on the other side. Because I still have over, you know what I mean, the 5 inches, I still got like 13 fucking inches on that towel left. so I can take and use that other side of the towel on the other side. So when you look down the hallway, you'll see two towel on one side and a 5-inch piece. Same thing on the other side, two towel and a 5-inch piece. I'm like, I'm hoping I did this shit right. I fucking go, I did it. And you know, later on I was telling Kircher, I'm like, I don't know how I did. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be done. You know, I was there by myself, blah blah blah, you know, just going on. And he's like, yeah, that, he was like, that's what I would have done if I was in your shoes. So I'm like, all right, cool. Friday, that's whenever these, right before these dudes start fighting. Now mind you, I told you the fucking whatchamacallit, the hall, as you know, is 6'10" and a half. This dude comes 17 inches off of the one fucking wall and snaps a line. I'm sitting there thinking, like, what the fuck did I do wrong? Because I'm sitting there thinking, if you're coming 17 inches off of that fucking line, that means that you're going to have one towel right there and then fucking like a 3-inch piece, 4-inch piece in up against the wall. I'm like, that's not balanced with that. And then on the other side, it's not going, it's, you're going to have an even bigger towel because it's small on one side, big on the other now. So once I got home, I asked Kircher, I'm like, yo, should I have said something to this dude or should I just bit my tongue? Because I didn't want to say shit to this motherfucker and end up being in a scenario to where, you know, it's a fucking ego thing and dude's like, don't tell me what to do. And Kircher was like, oh, dude's just dumb. I was like, alright, well, if you said he's just dumb, and as long as that, I ain't got no problem with throwing somebody under the motherfucking bus. I'll tell him in a heartbeat. I did that side, he did this side. Dude, I gotta figure out what the hell I gotta do. 8 blows to each lumber mill. Fuck. And where's... I have to turn. Go back. But yeah, as you see, I mean, dude, I mean, it's, don't get, dude, I can kind of relate because I had I had something happen the other day, that Thursday and Friday, that was remarkable. First and foremost, on Thursday, now there's the east wing and there's a west wing, right? And then there's like a middle section split. The west wing is like 47 feet, I believe, 47 feet long. The east wing is like 37, right? So I'm like, all right, I did the east wing by myself, the 37 feet, right? Could you explain to me why? I mean, I understand it was the fight and shit like that, but could you explain to me why, with 3 guys, right, we only did 47 feet? I'm sitting there thinking, like, how the fuck did that happen? Like, how is it me by myself? I did 37 feet in my 8-hour shift, but with 3 fucking guys, we couldn't fucking do. We, you know, literally, we were pretty much up to the very last minute of our fucking shift doing that. I'm like, something don't seem right here. And fucking the one dude, Mike, was like, I know what I wanted to tell you. I think you need to slow down a little bit. I'm sitting there thinking, like, usually people tell me I need to speed the fuck up. Now you're telling me I need to slow down. Because, I mean, I wasn't trying to be bullshitting. It was Friday. I'm like, fuck this. Let's slam this shit and get it the fuck out of here, you know? But, yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely some shit, man. Definitely some fucking shit, bro. You gonna buy this game, Mark? Or you gonna pass? You think this is something you would play? But as you can tell by the Russian letters on my fucking truck, we're somewhere over in fucking Siberia or some shit like that. This fucking thing is just like trudging through this shit. Fucking fuel thing is empty, so I guess I gotta get a truck. Get this one. I guess I'll get this log thing again. Alright, maybe the smaller tires, lumber mill, and where's the log station? So if I go down, make a left, and come back this way, I'll be able to get that. Facing right. See what I mean by whenever it gets dark? Motherfucking slowness. The best thing you can say is with the slowness. Moving. Someone else got an hour off this boring ass game. Where are we at here? Oh, fuck, I missed the turn. Let's keep on straight. Don't stall, bitch. Go, go, go. you see what I mean? It don't fucking, whatchamacallit, it don't turn back, it don't go return to center, should I say. Fucking wheel just turn and you just keep going. Better not get stuck. Keep on straight. Dude's like, fuck this. This shit is garbage. I'm out of here. You can't drive. Better be the right way. Dangerous waters. Yeah, you can put the truck in the water and that's never good. Yeah, I have to probably get back the way I can. I just like staying first gear. Where am I going up here? I'm going up here and to the left. There we go. I gotta deliver these logs to a fucking log mill. I can't get stuck. I'm gonna take the road and talk. Like, what the fuck? Like, see how dark it just got? Oh, fucking. Sorry, that was the log station. That's what. This is how you get your fucking whatchamacallit, your log. You see how? I'll wait a couple seconds so you can see how it pops up. See, I'm at a log station. It tells you the truck. It says there's certain whatchamacallits. You gotta have certain ones with certain shit on them in order to get them. You know what I mean? Like this truck can only handle it. It says 3 load points. Like this and shit, your fuel goes down faster and you'll get fucking stuck quicker, and not only that, you gotta fucking punch yourself out more often. That's why I'm like, I'm gonna try to take the roads so I can fucking get this shit. But I have yet to have even done one. River. I just like it because you see it on the axles and shit working, and fucking seeing the wheels and shit with the weight on. It's kind of hard once you first play it. I will admit it's kind of hard to get used to the way the camera works, because it doesn't lock. It's constantly free moving with the right hand. It doesn't just stay like in this position. And if you press forward with the left analog, it does this. You'll see it in a couple seconds. Press forward and backwards. That's what happens. So, the only way you can actually get the shit to lock is you'd have to set the camera where you want it to be and then put the truck in cruise control, and the camera will stay in that angle. Did I miss it? Oh, I went over the wrong river. Damn it. Can I go up here to the left? Oh, this is like a fucking mountain. Why do I always pick the fucked up ways to go? Couldn't just pick some smooth mud road. No, I wanted to go up there where they got rocks and shit on over hills. Where am I at here? Okay, I'm gonna come down this hill and then make a right. Yeah! To the left. I think sawmill's right here. Yeah, that's right. Stalled it. see. Which way is the... He was like, fuck this bullshit. How's the dude playing this crap? What the fuck? Who buys that shit for 40 bucks? Alright, we gonna try something. I said something the other day to Dawn. It's so crazy because I mean this is I'm gonna just let you know, like, this is the type of environment that in a way I have to deal with. The other day, right, I was sitting there having a conversation with Dawn. I was sitting there thinking, like, I was like, I'm being completely honest. I was like, I believe in my heart of hearts that to some degree, not me and you tight, I was like, but I believe that to some degree, every person is racist. White, black, doesn't matter. It just depends on who's the perpetrator of insulting. I was like, but at the same fucking time, I was like, I believe doesn't matter who it is as far as white men go. If someone pisses them off, like even if it's a black person, I think the first word that in their vocabulary that they're always going to resort to is nigger. Right? And I was like, I believe that. I was like, in my heart of hearts, I was like, I don't know what it is about the word. I just love it. It can't fucking, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, it's a subtle form of racism. Way. I was like, I believe it just depends on who is perpetrating the actions. And, I was like, for the person, it takes something for someone to show their true colors. You know what I mean? Like Trump, shit like that. Something has to happen. It's affecting that person directly. Yesterday, during this fight, right? Now they fought, okay? And the first one who jumped in between them to break up the fucking fight, right? push them apart, telling them it's not worth it, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. Once the one guy grabs the floor cover away from me, you know, I'm like, I had kind of had like the drywall finisher, you know, like in a corner. He was like, I'm cool, I'm gonna go that way. I was like, all right, and I backed off. You know what I mean? I wasn't being aggressive or anything. He said he was cool, he was going that way. All right, cool. Just kept saying it's not worth losing your job. So, the guy Russ, he walks down the opposite way. Drywall finisher goes back in his room. Dude Russ is sitting there, he's fucking stewing. He's mad as shit, running his mouth. He gets up, he goes back up there, right? They exchange a couple of more words, okay? Fucking guy Russ goes to walk away. Drywall finisher, older white guy in the fucking room. First words out of his fucking mouth was, "You fucking nigger." Dude Russ stops in mid-stride, turns around and goes back over to him. Now, me personally, in that scenario, I should have been like, whoop his fucking ass. Period. I should have whooped his ass for him dropping that word. You know what I mean? But it's just like, it was just so fucking profound that I mean, literally, it wasn't even a week ago that I just said this to Dawn. It was like, when this shit happened, I'm like, it's weird. I was like, there is, in my heart of hearts, I believe, I don't give a fuck. I think, honestly, the more you force it on people, the more fucking racist they'll become. If you don't want people to be racist, the more racist they will become. People always going to do exactly opposite of what the fuck you want them to do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, they do the exact opposite, just out of human nature. Someone says, don't touch that button. How many times you seen that in a cartoon? You know what I mean? So, long story short, it was just so... It's just, I mean, and I honestly, I mean, I'm willing to accept that in life, you know what I mean? But it's just like, this is the one thing that, like, in this, you know, I wish I could explain to someone and show them, like, in a way, is like how white privilege, in a way, continues to perpetuate, and in a way, systematic oppression of black people continues to happen. Because whenever you have that word in your vocabulary, you know it cuts like a knife. Especially that is meant to put down someone and make you feel like you're superior to them. You know what I mean? That was the whole intentional, you know what I mean, reason for it. So whenever you have people, for example, that man, right, that's willing to drop that fucking word that quick, what do you think his fucking actual feelings is towards a black guy? With that being stated, not only that, if he has fucking views, think about it this way. He's a drywall finisher with him, right? And he says this. From that point on, my concept will sit there and be like, no matter what, this guy, obviously, if he has that type of view, he's not going to want to see me succeed or surpass him in any way, shape, or form. Because that's not, you're a nigger. You don't know nothing. You're stupid, ignorant, lazy, unintelligent, whatever. The whole definition. So it's just like, in a way, that's how, even though he didn't use it towards a black person, it exposed views. And if you're with a word that, I mean, it's just like, really? So obviously you have some underlying racism with you. So if a white guy that's an apprentice comes onto a job, black guy that's an apprentice comes to a job, he has to watch over fucking both of them, right? Who do you think he's going to be more critical of? Who do you think he's going to be more quick to be like, you know what, he can't fucking hack it? You know what I mean? And this is the reason I'm not gonna lie. The guy Russ, when he came onto the job on Thursday, I was like, I don't want this to sound wrong, but I'm kind of glad that the white guy's here now, because dealing with, you know, just pretty much, I literally watched for the last week up until Wednesday, right? The guy Steve that was working with me, I watched him conversate and deal with the fucking foreman of the job. The one day I was there by myself, there was no like, okay, cool, blah blah blah. It was like, what do you plan on doing? Okay, I gotta let people. It was just like more like, I don't know. It just was. It wasn't like in a way, it's kind of like, it wasn't like a human, like how he was like, okay, he must be in charge, cause to the guy Steve, cause you know, the black guy's there and I'm talking to him, so he must be in charge of the fucking black guy. Versus whenever I'm there by myself, he's sitting there still thinking, well, the guy that's in charge of you isn't here. You know what I mean? So I'm talking to a lower level person, so it's more of a condescending tone. You know what I mean? So I don't like being on fucking jobs by myself. Like, I really don't. Like, I mean, if it's a small job, something where I'm doing one room, it's one thing. But I mean, there's other times where I literally will have people, you know, hovering directly the fuck over me and shit. You know what I mean? And it's just, most of the times it's not bad, but at the same time, it's like my mind starts racing. Like, what, you know, what are you thinking? Like, are you judging me, or you know what I mean? Like, are you just waiting to sit there and see if I fuck up? Like, what's your mindset? But see, that's the thing, like, when I was, like, with me, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I try my fucking hardest to not have a ball, but looking around and seeing some of the other apprentices, how they fuck up, they're white, and people, like, it seems like they're still getting back. Really though, it felt like I had to literally like show and prove myself. Like I had to fucking show up the job through the fucking journeyman with it. You know what I mean? Like versus whenever, you know, like a fucking white guy walks in 5-10 minutes late, you know, it's nothing. We're over here working over here. It's like, I mean, I don't want it to be a race thing, but it's like, holy fuck, man. That's the only thing I can see. And it just blows my fucking mind. And it's just like, I don't know, like I said, I just don't like dealing with this shit by myself. Like I said before, I'm glad the white guys are able to shoot me. I don't want to do that shit. I'm not social. It's just a complete fake fucking reaction. You know that. Come on, motherfucker, come on. The dude said, hey, I'm left. Which way I gotta go? Up, across the river. Yeah, I gotta cross 2 rivers. I hope I got enough fuel to get this shit. Come on, motherfucker. Man, don't have so much. It's nothing like, oh my god, you don't jump. It's a slow fucking pace game. That you can literally play with one hand. To me, it wasn't worth $40, but at the same time, it's like, I can't complain, but I can't. Can't just be like, go buy this game, because everybody will buy it. Like, what the fuck is this slow moving shit, yo? Are you fucking serious? You just made me buy this fucking game, dude? I swear to God, you stole your fucking face in the gun, son. This shit's trash, kid. Fucking kid trying to get this shit. Killing the gas knowledge. Probably gonna fucking lose gas. Or not even have enough gas to make it back. Got going for all pretty and shit. Yeah, 10 liters a minute. Alright. Back the way we came, which was up to the right. Well, I got the bigger truck this time. The last one, I got the smaller truck. I was just bigger. The other one was like this is like a 375. What was it? The other one was the 131. Sorry, this is the two whatever that I have, the C255. Should have enough once I get this shit. Is it across this river? Which river is it? Straight. A lot of fuel now. Hey, what's up, Shark Tooth 1004 Gavin? Fucking left. Oh, slide. My fucking tires and shit is all like black now. Where are we going here? Left. Spare tires and shit. say I've raced about 30, maybe 45 rally races with the damn cars. Like 28 races. You would have seen me driving. It's like a professional. Have me slide around. One dude, he was fucking with me yesterday. I accidentally bumped him coming into the one corner. So he kept trying to hit me, right? So he got me back and he tried taking off, so I hit him again. He keeps coming after me, right? And whenever I tried to hit him, he trying to avoid me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I smacked the shit out of him on his one corner, and I just took off, right? Shit. This dumb fucking dude, right? The way I be sliding around the corners, he kept trying to come full speed to take his car out, but the angle was I'm taking, he's sliding. It was like, there's no way in hell you can come full speed and hit my car. That mean I got 8. They saying I gotta deliver that shit to a whole bunch of them. Well, station, that's the one we've been going to down there. Let me do this. See how you can just transfer the vehicles. Yeah, so long story short, just imagine being the only white dude on the fucking wall. Think about that. Just think about how awkward you would feel. You on a job literally with a bunch of hood-ass niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, say they do construction, you know what I mean? Just think about, like, you know what I mean? Like, you the only white dude on a job, how that would make, like, how would you, like, try to fit in, you know what I mean? Like, what can you, like, honestly, like, I mean, I'm not trying to say something the wrong way, like, relate, like, talking about shooting motherfuckers, selling drugs, you know, fucking bitches on the weekend and shit like that, like, they, you know, you're calling those, like, shit that Like, let's be honest, it could happen to black people, like, fucking getting pulled over at random and shit, you know, by cops and getting harassed. Like, you would be like these dudes, I sit around or talk about fucking hunting. You know what I mean? All types of fucking weird ass shit. Oh, you like venison? Oh, venison's fucking great. It's like, what? Just think about it that way, bro. I mean, like, if you had to deal with that shit, not deal with it, you were in a situation where you were the only black person and the white person, all you would be like, okay, this is weird. Dude, just, that would be like you working in a makeup. Like, you ever do work on the Hill District? Okay, I was gonna say. You ever done fucking work in the Hill District, you would know that, like, whenever you go outside, you be like, oh, shit, there's all black people right here. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Alright, now I gotta take this truck back to that fucking place where I just went. Gonna. He's like, yeah, fuck this shit. This shit is boring. I don't watch this shit too long. Yeah, pretty much. This is it. That's it. I recommend it for everybody. get that fucking ATV game. What was that? Motocross and ATV. I wanted to get that. But yeah, fucking, I don't blame you, dude. It's a time killer for fucking show.